Hi and welcome to Garfin's creation. Let's make some eggless chocolate vanilla slice cake. We will begin by sieving the dry ingredients. I have taken 1 cup maida or all-purpose flour. This is a 200 ml cup. Add a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon baking soda and 1 teaspoon baking powder. Sieve all the ingredients well. You'll find the detailed recipe in the description box below. After sieving it, I'll just mix it well so all the ingredients are well combined. Once this is done, keep it aside for some time. Now let's mix the wet ingredients. I have taken 4 tablespoons room temperature butter and adding half a cup of castor sugar. You can also use powder sugar here. Using a hand whisk, I will just whisk the butter and the sugar till they both are nice, soft, creamy and pale in color. This will take about a minute or so. Next I am adding 1/3 cup of dahi or curds. Mix that as well till it is well combined. This is a very easy and delicious chocolate vanilla cake. Though I'll be dividing it into chocolate and vanilla, you can make this recipe entirely chocolate or entirely vanilla cake. It took me about a minute to mix this well and this looks perfect. And don't forget to scrape the bowl from below so that everything is well combined. Next I'll be adding half a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix that as well. You can also use an electric beater to whip this cake up. Once this is done, I have taken 100 ml, that is half a cup of room temperature milk. We'll be mixing that along with the dry ingredients. I'll be adding this in 3 batches. After adding the maida and the milk, mix it well and then add the next batch of maida. Mix it and then followed with the little milk. I'll be baking this cake on the stove top. So if you intend baking this cake in an oven, it's time to preheat your oven at 180 degrees centigrade for at least 10 minutes before. If baking over the stove top, you need to preheat your vessel also. You can use a thick bottom kadhai for baking this cake also. I will be showing you how to bake a cake even if you do not have a kadhai. I have added the last of the maida and mixing it well now. I'll be adding little milk now and I'll be keeping aside little milk to be added later. We'll be adding cocoa powder to make the chocolate base after we have divided this batter. Then we'll need the little extra milk we have kept aside. This batter looks well mixed and it's done. Scrape the bowl once more. You can make a simple vanilla cake by baking this batter directly now. But since we are making a chocolate vanilla cake, we'll divide this batter. I'll be taking 2/3 of the batter and be adding 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder into it. You can use any brand of cocoa powder here. I've used this dark Malaysian cocoa powder available in bakery item stores. By adding the cocoa powder, you will find the cake batter a little bit dry. So it is here that we'll be adding the little milk into the batter and I'll be keeping just a teaspoon aside. You can always adjust the quantity of the milk by adding a teaspoon or more to make the batter nice and flowy. So this is the consistency what we are looking out for. Now let's prepare the cake pan. This is a 7x3 cake loaf tin and I have used a butter paper. I'm just reusing the butter paper from the butter So it's already greased, so there's no need of applying any oil or butter now. Pour in the chocolate batter which we had just prepared and spread it evenly, especially the corners. Even though I have taken more of the chocolate batter, you can divide the cake batter equally between the chocolate and the vanilla. And now for this vanilla, I'll be adding the little teaspoon of milk that was left and mixing it. Pour this vanilla batter over the chocolate batter and spread it evenly. I'll be just spreading the vanilla batter over it and spreading it evenly. I have mentioned the entire recipe in grams and in cups in the description box below. Once done, tap the cake tin for a few times to release any air bubbles. You can also bake this in the oven at 180 degrees centigrade for 25 to 30 minutes. While baking it over the stove, I have taken a large vessel here. This is the aluminum one. The flame on medium. I'm adding some sea sand. This is easily available in aquarium shops selling small fishes and aquariums. Or you can also use fine salt over here. Placing a ring stand here. And then I will preheat this for 10 minutes on medium flame. After 10 minutes, the vessel is nice and preheated. Add the cake tin very slowly. Cover it with a lid, and also you can place a heavy object on it so that the heat does not get out. This will take anywhere around 35 to 45 minutes. This will depend on the vessel you have used and also the flame you have kept it on. Insert a toothpick, and if it comes out clean, it's done. Do keep checking in between, and also you will notice the sides also getting a little bit brown, so it's time to take it out and do the check. Leave it on the cooling rack for around 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll unmold it. After 10 minutes, I'll just run the knife from the sides only and pull the butter paper out. I will now further let it cool completely before we could slice it. This cake is now nice and cold. Let's cut it into slices. Use a sharp knife or a bread knife to cut out good slices from this cake. This is the perfect chocolate vanilla eggless tea time cake. This cake is deliciously soft, moist and very spongy. Thank you for patiently watching the whole video. And if you haven't subscribed to Garfin's Creation, please do subscribe, like, share and comment below. Seeing you soon in the next video. Till then, take good care. Bye-bye.